Okay, so date 16 March 2024. I made a video before, I forgot the date. Anyway, just taking my Kadak Chai. This is the Kadak Chai series. I'm going to call it the Kadak Chai series. I think it's fun, yeah. Wait, one second. Let me pour. I think what I'm going to do is after a few days or whatever, maybe I'll restart this series as the Kadak Chai series. Every time I have this series, I'm going to drink a Kadak Chai and talk to you guys. Let me know, what do you think? Is that a good idea or not? First, let me have a sip. Mmm, milky tea. Ah, what a chai! What a fantastic. Okay, okay, okay. Why do I keep saying okay? By the way, we all use crutch words. We say okay, or we say yeah, okay, yeah. Those are crutch words. When you're into professional public speaking, they kind of remind you when you use crutch words. The toughest thing for us to do is keep silent. That is why when people talk, they always say, this, ooh, especially Arabs. And when you have these reporters speaking to Palestinian or, Arab delegation, they'll always say, but we want to, the peace conference, what they, you get what I'm saying. My bad habit is I keep saying, okay. Many of my videos will catch me is doing that. Okay. Okay. ah, okay. Oh, sorry. See, I told you. All right. Again. Either I say okay or all right. Let me try again. Ah. So what was I saying? Oh, that's a better one. So what was I saying? So that's another one. Okay, all right. So ah, I wanted to make this video being very casual and being very honest about marriage. About marriage because I don't know, I just felt like talking. This is one of those series where I just speak from the heart. So I think I just want to speak my heart out and just see where it goes. Feeling like saying okay and all right. So bear with me. I'm just going to go with the flow. Say okay, all right, whatever. Let me finish this. Mm, too much milk. I put too much milk. Mm, all right. So, in one way, I'm kind of lucky that I married a girl who's Thai, who for whom English is not the first language. So she's not particularly interested in watching my videos or seeing what I have to say, unless, of course, there was something seriously explicit. Let's say, for example, I'm meeting another girl and I upload a video, then she'll take a lot of interest in watching the video. And I didn't know this until I happened to post a photograph and I didn't even think about it on Facebook. And lo and behold, my wife literally told me, by the way, you're that photograph. We talk once a day. She's in the village. Oh, you're this photograph that you put. This Thai girl liked your photo. I like, what Thai girl? Which Thai girl? She's like, no, this Thai girl. She gave me a name. I was like, who the hell are you talking about? Then I actually went to my photograph. I actually clicked on who liked and all. And there I saw this female put a like. Out of the, I think, 200 people who liked, my wife, with the eagle eyes, she was able to notice that. And I didn't even know how many people liked, who liked, and whether this female even liked. And my wife not only checked who liked it, she even went to her profile to check who she is. Like, oh my goodness, these women are like very hardcore. So, my wife being Thai, I don't think she watches my videos. And also, given the fact that my videos are rather long, they are, nothing but a rambling session of just thoughts. I don't give to the point. I don't say, today's video is going to be blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much. Bye. Okay, I don't get to the point. I, go with the flow. So, unless, of course, she has all the patience in the world, I don't think she's going to watch my videos. So, in a way, that is very good because I can speak my heart out. Trust me, this is a big blessing because there are many of you who are in a relationship where you can't speak your mind off. You can speak your mind off with the boys. Let's say you're a guy and you want to bitch about or you want to complain about your girlfriend or your married life or your relationship. You can tell, man, having a girlfriend is such a fuckhole thing, yeah. Sometimes I wish I was single. You can say to your friends who are males. But I don't think you can say that on your YouTube channel or on a video. Because then if your girlfriend sees it, she'll be like, what the fuck are you trying to imply? And then, drama and all that stuff. So one way I'm glad that my wife doesn't take, English is not her first language. She doesn't take a lot of interest in my work. And also, our relationship dynamics are such as I've taken the role of being an alpha male and I've taken a girl who is not one of those feminist, feminazi or alpha females. So I'm being the man of the house who earns, who keeps his position. She respects me. And obviously, because she is 16 years younger than me, she gives me the respect of being elder than her. Okay, yeah. But now, having said that, having got that out of the way, this is one of the reasons I can speak so openly. And this is something I've always wanted. That I should be able to speak my mind out without being afraid. And that is truly a gift you can have in a relationship where you can speak your mind off and not receive backlash. Not have a girlfriend who, because you spoke your mind out, she's going to speak her mind off and she's going to bash you up. I know it's double standards, but I'm kind of happy that I don't have to face the same from my wifey. She doesn't use social media. She doesn't like to say anything publicly. She remains very super private. I know. Double standards, whatever. Yin yang, I'm talkative. She's not. I love attention. She doesn't like it so much. You get what I'm saying. I'm super talkative. She's less talkative. I don't like family and friends. She loves her family. Whatever. So I want to give you my thoughts about marriage. Heart to heart. Okay, this is going to be a heart to heart conversation about marriage. Let me pour some hot tea. Now, on one hand, marriage is a blessing. But on the other hand, okay, poured a little bit of tea. One side, marriage is a blessing. But the other side, it is like, man, marriage is such a bloody curse. And I'll give both the sides, okay? See, marriage being on the plus point, it is, okay, it helps you grow, it changes you as a person, makes you responsible, makes you look at life differently. When you get married to a woman, you stop thinking me, my, I, you start thinking we. And if there are people who still think me, my, I, even after they are married, I can tell you that your life will be made miserable because your partner will not be happy. She'll keep complaining. Or like my wife, she'll show a long face. Like when I buy something for me, I have to buy something for her. Others, she'll have a long face. She'll show as if I beat her or I shouted at her. The face that she shows is like she's unhappy. Someone died. It's like that. So, and women are very smart at letting you know that they are upset. And if you are not noticing, they'll make you notice. So whenever I buy anything, I have to buy for her. But if I buy something for her, I need not buy for myself. So, that rule's also there. And she'll never understand that me being the head of the family, me being the boss of the house, me being the guy who earns, who doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't go out, doesn't do any jack shit, doesn't have friends, doesn't socialize, doesn't spend money on anything. The only thing I like to spend money is stuff that keeps me happy because I have to work. I need that peace of mind. She'll not think that, oh, all this is not doing. No. She'll just think that, no, if he is buying something for him, he has to buy something for me. That's one of the big headaches. I'll speak on the drawbacks. And it also has to be equal. So, even though she comes from the village, simple female, and I've lived a hi-fi life. So if I buy, let's say, example, $10,000 something for me, I have to buy $10,000 something for her. It's kind of crazy. Even though maybe she has never, ever, ever in her life earned beyond $500. I'm not trying to put her down. I'm giving you facts. I'm not trying to insult her. She has not earned beyond that. But like I told you, and I'm to blame. I'm to blame because I kept giving her easy money, easy access to buy whatever she wants, and I kept increasing the threshold, the heuristic treadmill from $150 gold, where she was shy to ask. It went to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, to a point where she even felt comfortable asking me for $15,000 gift, gold chain, So, simple village girl. So, the point being, you can spoil a person by pampering them, and they'll just take life for granted. Anyway, that's besides the topic. Let me drink one second. These sessions, this is just like a random conversation. Just one second. Let me finish it. Okay. So what I was saying was, the soda that I drink, carbonated water, makes everything go down. So on the plus point, the plus side of marriage, you do stabilize, you have a family. When you're single, you go out for having sex with multiple partners. After you're married, you have one person who you can share your urges, temptations, and she can do the same. You can have a fulfilled physical relationship. Mental, you don't need to seek outside. But it depends. Not everyone is mentally your level. Like my level of thinking, my work, my wife doesn't understand. She just knows, oh, he's a YouTuber, or, he does. People pay money for his advice. She doesn't know what is personal branding, nothing, which I don't blame her. Like, obviously, I don't know her work. And yes, when you have a baby, you get grounded because there you have a small life. So there are a lot of plus points. Family life, you become a better human being. And yes, I have become a better human being because of marriage. Because I finally found a woman after 3 failed marriages. The 4th one was where I really found someone, and I was serious. I'm going to find someone who I can settle down. And yes, that is why I decided to have a baby, because I really wanted to. The buck stops here. Got a wife, got a kid. Okay. But now this is the romantic side, and you see these photographs, you see these videos of me taking my baby for a pizza, me taking my baby to eat a burger, French fries. Those are very cute moments. Those are very curated. If you actually look at it, people say, oh, so cute, oh, so sweet, he's putting a French fry in her mouth and she's drinking juice and she said, Papa, I love you. And those are very cute, cutesy moments. And we take photographs, me, my wife, baby, smile, okay. But it's not like that 24/7. It's just one small moment in 24 hours. The drawback is when you're dealing with them as a human being. Like, I just told you, that if I were to spend $10,000, which I'm earning 10,000, 50,000, whatever I'm earning per month. It's my money. People say, no, it is our money. No, sorry, there's no our money. I am earning. We are not earning. I am earning. You are supporting me. Listen to what I'm saying. You're supporting me, but your support is not so great that without it I can't survive. Like right now, I'm staying alone. Been alone for 6 months. I'm functioning perfectly well. I'm being honest with you. I'm functioning perfectly well. I not cook. I heat food. I buy food from outside. Cleaning, I do it. Coffee, I make for myself. Cleaning of the house. I'm very comfortable being single. Okay, sex is, might watch porn here and there. I don't feel the need of going for paid sex or have a girlfriend or happy ending massage. I've crossed that stage. I don't know. I just don't feel like. Maybe I'm important, whatever. Once upon a time, this was very important for me. So, sex is out. Cooking, cleaning, taking care of the house, I can manage. Companionship, I don't know. I'm so used to being alone. So, here's the question. When I don't need all this, then why do I need a partner? Maybe one day if I'm sick, one day if I'm old. But that happens very rarely. And I don't know about old. Maybe I'll die before that. Okay, so these areas all, there's nothing. So now the question is, why do I need a partner? Why? And here's the funny thing. I've been asking myself, why? Why do I need a partner? For what? Someone to talk to? I hardly talk to my wife. Sex? I don't feel like. Support? I'm the one who's supporting. So why? I'm not saying this is how all men feel. This is how I feel. Okay. And then it comes to having a child. I'll tell you, when you see your own child, there are some people who say it's magical and they cry and they hold the baby and they say it's such a magical moment. For me, I didn't feel anything magical. For me, it was like, what is this? Seriously, I'm telling you, when I held my baby, I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I didn't know what to react. Like, this is my baby. Bloody hell, yeah. Whew. Wow. From my sausage, sperm, fused together. Whew. This is my baby. The same thing that I saw moving in the stomach, like, it moves like an alien. You can see the stomach walls moving up and down. Like, bloody hell, there's some alien creature in there. When I saw the baby for the first time, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know what to react. You can see my reactions in that video. I really didn't know how to react. In fact, the nurse asked me, like, she said the name of my wife, Nitnipa Nakun, like I was waiting outside because the delivery was. So, it didn't register to me because I thought they would call me. She said, Nitnipa Nakun, nothing. And she said, Nitnipa again, she said. Then I was like, hey, that's my wife's name. then, like, I didn't know what to expect. I was not expecting the baby to come out so fast. So when I went there, I said, yeah, that's my wife. He's saying, she didn't say my name for some strange reason. I think she said my name later. Then she finally asked me, Mr. Loy, or something like that, or Nitnipa is your wife's name. I said, yeah, that's my wife. And then she said, this is your baby. Like it was put in pink because it's a girl. I'll tell you, when I saw it, I didn't know how the fuck to react. I'm being honest with you. I didn't know how the fuck to react. I was just like blank. I was like I was not like, wow, happy and crying. I was like, uh, no expression. That nurse literally asked me, are you like, she checked the name again, are you the same? Because she was kind of wondering, is this the same guy or is this somebody else's baby? I said, no, it's my baby. She looked at me like as if there's something wrong with me, and she told me, okay, you have to pay money and book you want to give sharing or you want to take a separate room or whatever. So I said, okay, I'll do the rest. I booked a suite. I wanted her to be exclusively alone. And then, of course, seeing the baby for the first time, that was all my first experience as a father. I saw the baby grow up and all that noise, and I never wanted to clean the diaper. I told my wife, you only clean the diaper. I don't want to do all that stuff. And I don't want to see the baby naked, and it's a girl. So then, and I told her, after she grows big means 2 years, make sure I don't see her naked, because I don't want her to feel comfortable being naked all around, cover. And so she taught her that you shouldn't show yourself naked, and also I made it very clear that she should be taught the principles that a man should not touch you. You're a girl. Any man, any boy, nobody. So only Papa, but Papa should, I wanted her to understand the boundaries, if you know what I mean. So it has been a learning process, a discovery to see this child grow up. And yes, there is that closeness, the fondness. Like whenever I go out, I always think of my baby. Like if I buy something, if I'm going to buy a chocolate, if I think, oh, my baby will also like. And sometimes when I go, I take my baby and I ask, okay, what do you want? And the baby runs around and she likes a chips, or she likes a juice, or she likes a chocolate. And Papa, she'll say. And I'm like, yeah. What do you want? Because when I was small, my parents never gave me all these things, and they would always say no. So when I see my daughter asking me, I'm like, what the hell? And I'll tell you, it might look like very small amounts, but if you calculate every single day that you buy, it is not cheap. Lucky for me, I can afford it. A normal average Thai person would not be able to spend the way I'm spending. In fact, I told you, when I never checked this, but when I checked how many toys she had 8 buckets, those big garbage buckets, 8 big massive buckets of toys. I didn't even calculate how many toys I had purchased for her. Every day, every single day, I was spending like $10 or whatever, buying her gifts. It was crazy, man. Anyway, so what I've realized is you can literally give everything to that child. They will never realize the value. I don't think my baby realized, because obviously she's small. But she would never realize what she has or what she doesn't have until it's way too late. Now my baby's in the village. Now she's realizing, oh, okay, when I was with Papa, I could go and buy from 7-Eleven every day. I could buy whatever I like. Here, I can't buy every day. When I was with Papa, $5, $10, every single day, anything, Papa will buy. Now, my wife, because because of all that problems that took place in between, now I've restricted the amount of money that I give my wife. So my wife budgets how much she's spending. So before it was whatever they wanted, I would buy. Now she's like, no, don't buy this. you can buy something cheaper. So now they're learning the value of money. But what I've realized is my both my wife and my baby, they will never realize the value of what they have until it's too late, until one day I die. It's only after I die they will realize the value. Like right now, even though my wife and my baby is in the village, yeah, my wife does realize, oh, when I was with my husband, anything I wanted, I could get. Now, obviously, I've restricted the amount after she took out money from the bank and she gave it to somebody to help, which was a violation of our core agreement. Uh, I've forgiven her, but not forgotten. And I've told her, you'll get very limited amount, which you can buy. You can even lend the whole amount, but don't expect anything because you have to manage the month. So now she's very careful with the money she spends. Before it was not. Before every day she would come, wallet, unlimited amounts, take whatever you want, buy. Okay. So in a way, she realizes the value of money. But what I've realized is both my wife and my daughter will have a sense of entitlement that because he is my husband, because he is my father, he is supposed to provide for me. This is how all children, all spouses think. I'm married to him, it's his duty to provide. And I can definitely assure you that when my wife sees me buy expensive stuff, like I purchased the dual screen from Lenovo, the dual screen from Asus, the $10,000, $15,000 worth of gadgets. My wife must have seen all that on social media, and I don't think she was very happy about it, that I'm buying it only for me. I'm pretty sure she would want me to buy something for her, which I used to before, like, $10,000 gold, $15,000, whatever. So now she wants more, 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 more. But she's not earning. And I don't think she has the earning capacity. And this is not to insult her. This is just what she is. But even though she can't even earn 500 US dollars, forget 500, I think 300 US dollars, even though she can't earn that much, still her goals, her wants, not needs, wants would be $1,000, $2,000. Why? Because the husband earns. So this can possibly be one of the biggest drawbacks you'll face with your spouse or your partner or your baby. If you're earning more, they will feel entitled to it. They will not feel that, a sense of gratitude or I'm lucky, I'm honored to get it. No, they'll feel by default, I deserve this. And this is with all human beings, yeah. And when you get free money, and even this has happened to me, when you get free money, you take it for granted. My ex-boss, when I was working for Quick Electric, he used to give me a salary with no targets, nothing, because I was his pet. I enjoyed for 4-5 years. I didn't give a rat's ass. Even after I resigned, I didn't care. But today, after the age of 30, I worked with him till 35. I'm 47 now. So after 35, 10, 12, after 12 years, when I look back now I realize. But it's too late, man. So it's like my wife will realize only after maybe 10 years, after I die. Or my baby will realize only after 10 years or something. But then it's too late. I'm dead, right? Who gives a fuck? In fact, here's the thing. All the money that I have, that I earn, which is in the bank, all this stuff, these books, these laptops, everything, I can't take it with me when I die. It's going to be for my wife and whatever, the kid and whatever they do with it. I can't take it with me in the grave. So it's all for them. So whatever I'm earning is for them. But yet, they would want more. My wife has always told me she wants me to build a house, big house. She wants me to construct a massive house, villa. Why? For the family, for her, for the baby, for she'll say for me. I'm not interested. But she wants a house. She wants a fund, savings for the baby, which is already ongoing. Where savings for education for a future, fine. She wants savings, all the money to be saved. So if in case I die, they are kept okay, which is fine. I totally understand that. But if you see, it's all about her and the baby. You get what I'm saying? It's not about me. It's not about what I want. So if I have to focus on what I want, I have to do it by myself. Nobody's going to do it for me. She's not earning. My baby's not earning. I have to earn and I have to take care of myself. So in that way, that can be a drawback. And yes, then you have the other factors which you don't consider, but you need to remember her family, my wife's family, her mother, okay, father's no more, her sisters, in-laws, not in-laws, sorry, all those cousins and everyone. They love her. She is part of their family, my family. It's not my family. I don't have a family. Anyway, that's a different question altogether. And even my daughter, they love her, my wife, and they love the daughter because she belongs to her. I am just a facilitator. I'm just a provider. That's all I am. That's the reality, man. So as a man who is married, your only job is to provide for the family, take care of the family, earn for the family, sacrifice for the family, plan out for their future. Everything you have to do as a man. Only then you'll get the respect of being a man. And this comes by default. Nothing you can do about it. And yes, there is a premium. You have to, if you want the respect, you have to take care of them properly. Others will not respect you. So this can be one of the biggest drawbacks of marriage. It's like you're living your entire life for your wife and your kid or kids. And you can't expect anything back. Like what can you expect? Love. They'll take care of you, prepare tea, coffee, food, serve you, clean the house, sex, companionship if there is any. What else? Now, I'm not saying everyone's relationships like that. I know some of you will say, hey man, this is only you and you're the thing. I have my wife is my best friend. I talk to her like a friend. Fine, I'm not talking about your life. I'm just talking about my life. That's how it is. And no complaints, huh? By the way, I'm not bitching about and saying, oh, this is shit. And I'm just telling you, this is the reality of a relationship. If you and your partner are earning, then the dynamics are different because then your partner will demand equal status, equal respect, and then you can't be an alpha male. Because if she's earning and you're earning, you both are equal. You're not an alpha male, nothing. You both are equal partners. And if she earns more than you, then you are a simp. You know. I didn't want that. I wanted to be the man, the boss of the house. I don't want to take shit from anyone. So I keep the upper hand. Yes, I have to slog it out. Yes, I have to earn more. Yes, I have to spend more. Yes, I have to take care more. Oh, fine. That's perfectly fine. But I want to keep my respect. So I'm not ungrateful about the blessings I have. In fact, I'm lucky to have a daughter like her. I'm lucky to have a wife like her. She's a wonderful female. She's a wonderful girl. And my baby is a wonderful child. And yes, I'm more than happy to leave whatever I have for them. But like I said, you will be living your entire life for your spouse and your baby. Whatever you earn will go for them. Don't expect them to realize your value. Don't expect them to be grateful for it. Don't expect them to return the favor, so to speak. You, as a man, if you are a man, you take care of them, and it's your responsibility to take care of yourself also, as long as you're useful. And one day, when you're of no use, then it all depends whether they'll take care of you or whether they'll tell you, listen, you're old news, bugger off. And then, well, you need to take care of your sorry ass. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts. I know it sounds very pessimistic now. Yeah. Sounds very like, why the fuck to... In fact, people will ask me, man, why the fuck you got married? You're such a sorry ass, yeah. What to do, Baba? This is who I am. This is how I am. I'm drinking too much tea today. I better finish this because I don't want to keep it too long. I know some of you will say I'm a sorry ass. Fine. I'm not one of those romantic ideal husband. In fact, look at my face. Do I look even normal to you? Yeah. Sometimes I wonder why people get married. Why people get married, why people have children. Seriously, I ask myself, why? If you can, no? honestly, that is provided you have self-control and you're not one of those loose cannons who has to go sleeping around with multiple partners and feels lonely. If you can manage your loneliness and if you can manage your sexual urges, being single is better, yeah. Seriously. But yeah, the joys of having a loving family, a loving child, that is also priceless. That is a feeling you can't express in words. Seriously. Today I'm not going to sleep, by the way. Amount of tea I'm drinking, too much. My serious, heartfelt advice to you is get married only if you're willing to dedicate your life to a life of sacrifice, to a life of providing the best for your family, not expecting anything in return. Seriously, not expecting anything in return, and knowing one day fully well that maybe your wife or your kid can turn around and say, who the fuck are you? Like, who the fuck asked you to sacrifice all this? I never asked you. That is a gamble. So yeah, I know very pessimistic view about marriage, but this is a hardcore reality. If you're a man, you sacrifice everything for your family and don't expect anything in return. And if you do get something in return, well, you're lucky. But yeah, if you're like me, don't get someone who is a feminist or who demands equal rights and this and that and all that bullshit. Get someone who is, I know people like to say, oh, you wanted a slave and a housemaid who offers you sex and whatever shit you want to say. But the last thing I wanted is someone who will demand, command, and nag and make life miserable for me. I want to live like a man. I want to be the alpha male of the house. I call the shots. This is who I am. If you're old school, this is how you'd want to be. But if you want to be the new generation simp and empower the female, fine, that's up to you. That's your life. I like to live a life, no questions asked. I do whatever the fuck I want. That's how a man should be. Anyway, this is what I wanted to say. Let me know your thoughts, good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. And feel free to disagree with me. Okay? I'll definitely read your comments. You guys take care. This is me signing off. Chal, bye. Let me finish my chai. Too much, man. Too much caffeine. I've done too much coffee today. Oof, too much tea. Okay, you guys take care. I don't think I'm going to sleep today. Chal, bye.